What's going on, guys? Welcome to Rhino's Stuff. I'm Rhino and I've got stuff. And the stuff I've got today is the Fifine M9 Lavalier microphone set. You got two microphones with it. They're USB-C, but they've also got all sorts of different connections to telephones and computers and to your actual cameras. And it works pretty well. It's also got a receiver that comes with it, and it picks up both of them and can do that in stereo, so that's pretty cool. Let's check out what's in the box. Here's one of the microphones. It does have a cute little smiley face on it. You got your USB-C here down at the bottom. You can also use the case to charge it up. I won't peel off that little plastic here. Got a power button on there. We got the microphone grill right there. We got a couple little LED indicator lights there. We've got a pairing button, and we've got the noise cancellation button, and I assume that's a little LED light right there that will let you know if noise canceling is on. Personally, I don't think I'll be using the noise canceling very much, but we will be testing that out. Here's the receiver. We've got our pairing button here. We've got our output, so this is what we would use to connect it to a camera or whatever. We got MS. I'm not sure what that button means. I'm going to put that right. On bottom, we've got ourselves a charging solution, and of course you can use USB-C or the case. Over here we've got A and B to connect. We've got our power button there, and on the top I guess we've got some little light up indicators. Very pretty. Of course on the back, got a nice little clip. Now connecting these up is pretty darn easy. You use one of the included cables, like this one right here is for the camera, and yeah, it's got the little prongs here on each end. One end goes into the receiver and the other end goes into the camera. It's as simple as that. Same with this one. We got a phone one here, and you can tell it's the phone because it's got the stereo here, so your phone can actually record it through in stereo. Right now, the audio you've been listening to since the beginning of this episode has been going through this other camera over here, my cell phone as a matter of fact, that is currently connected to the Fifine M9 receiver. And hello, this is me talking to that camera. And the usefulness of this is, as with any lavalier microphone, is you can go anywhere. You don't have to be tied to a desk and you don't have to be tied to a camera. So I can have this camera set up in some other part of the room, and I can have this camera set up over here. I can have my other camera set up over there. I can have as many cameras as I want, and as long as I've done something like clap at the beginning of my video, I can sync up the audio with all of the video sources. And, you know, that's just how videos are made. But I really like this one. I have been testing it out substantially. I do have some real use video right here. And for this portion of the video, I will be joined by MDJ2K13. Last time you guys saw him on a video, he was about that tall. And yeah, he's pretty much a grown-ass man. And here's some more real use video. All right. And we got MDJ2K7 testing this thing out on his quad. And yeah, this is what that sounds like.
Okay, now right here, this looks like a place somebody's driven through a few times.
So overall, I am very impressed with this. Not only can you basically use it anywhere, it does pick up from 30, 40 feet away. I didn't really get any farther away from the receiver than that, but it worked pretty well from up on top of my pickup and across the lawn into the garage. It worked pretty well going around on that quad. I think the audio spoke for itself there. The noise canceling is very, very aggressive. So if you are on something that's actually noisy, like I did have some video of my quad, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the noise canceling and we will pick up and just see exactly how it sounds with the noise canceling on. All right, here we go. We got noise canceling on. Can you guys hear anything? That is the engine there at full throttle. And I'm not going anywhere because, yeah, I've got it parked. I'm not an idiot. Come on. Hey, got a little bit of MDJ2K13 coming up on the 570. And yeah, let's just head down the road and see what we got to see. So yeah, that's what the noise canceling sounds like on an old beater quad. Yeah, it sounded pretty terrible. Noise canceling normally sounds like this. So this is what I sound like with noise canceling on in my normal room. So what's my final thought here of the M9 from Fifine? I think it's pretty awesome. I love the battery life. It seems to last for several hours at a time. And when number A goes out, then I just pull number B out of the box here, and I've got my microphone still going with me. So it's nice that it comes with two, because not only do you get the extended battery life, but you can also just, work with a friend, and it works really well that way too, having two people side by side. I got my chair over here because I do plan on doing some videos with MDJ2K13 and MDJ2K7, and they're going to be mic'd up for it. So look forward to that in the near future. And in case you're wondering what it sounds like when I've got it connected directly to my camera, this is what it sounds like connected directly to my camera. This also enables me, if I've got it connected here, to mess with my settings in OBS. I already know this sounds pretty decent, so there's not going to be a lot of settings I need to mess with, but this is just kind of demonstrating that yes, you can use this with your camera, and I'm connected to it now, which is then connected to my computer. So yeah, I'm going to walk away and talk in another room. And here I am in another room. I'm probably only about 20 feet away, but I do have 1, 2, 3 walls and a bathroom between me and my microphone receiver, so this is what it would sound like if I was, in a totally different room, which sometimes I very well might be. And this right here just happens to be the other cable. This is what you use if you're connecting to a smartphone from, modern times. USB-C on one end, and of course this goes into the receiver. Now, do I really recommend the Fifine M9? Actually, yeah, setup is super easy. I like that I can basically connect this to whatever I want to connect it to. It's got the extra cables here. This is very similar to microphones I've used in the past that I really enjoyed when I had a mobile setup, when I didn't have my cameras up on tripods, when I just kind of carried them around with me or moved them around the room. It's been a long time since I've done that, but I've wanted to get back to that because now not only do I have the studio space, but I've also got a workroom, and I do plan on doing some videos from in there. So this is going to come in extremely handy for me to just make sure that I'm always audible, that people can always hear what I'm saying, and I don't have to keep turning back to my big Samson mic that's attached to my desk. I got a pretty decent mic right here on my lapel. And there you go. Fifine M9, links in the description.